Have you ever had one of those moments where something happens and you just think, wow, what a coincidence? A random phone call from an old friend just when you were thinking about them? Bumping into someone who offers you the exact opportunity you've been praying for? What if I told you those aren't coincidences at all? In God's grand design, there are no accidents, only appointments. Every event, big or small, is a brushstroke in his masterpiece. Think about the story of Joseph. His brothers sold him into slavery. Terrible, heartbreaking event. It seemed like the end. But that coincidence placed him in Egypt, right where he needed to be to eventually save his family and an entire nation from famine. As Joseph himself said in Genesis 52:20, "You intended to harm me, but God intended it for good." What looked like a disaster was actually divine direction. Or consider Ruth, a widow from a foreign land, who just happened to glean in the field of a kind man named Boaz. Was it luck? I know. That seemingly random choice led to her marriage, her security, and her becoming an ancestor of King David. And ultimately, of Jesus himself. Ruth 1:16 shows her commitment. Where you go, I will go. God honored her faithfulness with a divinely orchestrated plan. Let's bring it to today. Imagine a woman named Sarah who gets a flat tire on her way to a crucial job interview. She's frustrated, thinking she's missed her chance. But while waiting for help, she strikes up a conversation with another driver who just happens to be a senior manager at an even better company. A company that's hiring. A flat tire became a divine detour. Proverbs 16:9 reminds us, "In their hearts, humans plan their course, but the Lord establishes their steps." Think about Esther, an orphan Jewish girl who happened to win a beauty contest and become Queen of Persia. A coincidence? Hardly. She was placed in that exact position for such a time as this to save her people from annihilation. Her story shows us that God positions us in specific places for a specific purpose, even when we can't see it. And finally, what about the Apostle Paul? He was on his way to Damascus to persecute Christians when a blinding light of divine interruption knocked him to the ground. That coincidence on the road transformed him from the church's greatest enemy to its greatest champion. God can interrupt our plans to put us on his path. So next time a coincidence happens in your life, take a second look. See it not as random chance, but as a whisper from God. A sign that he is actively weaving your story together for his glory and your good. There are no coincidences, only divine appointments. Trust his timing and his plan. Thanks for watching, and if this inspired you, please like and subscribe for more.